Trimmer. Crowd left Yeti.
Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. Now he'll tuck this and run. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Back to throw again. Now Hurts is going to do it himself. And a big loss here as he's taken down. James Pierce. He's the culprit, and that is now his 13th sack of the season as his great year continues.
King.
On second and a long way to go. Hurts. And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line. Third and inches, and they've got some extra beef up front. 3 tight ends. Now a timeout called for by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. So 3rd and inches, and this will be the 9th play of the drive. On the sneak, it's Hurts. And he's going to run into a brick wall right in the middle of the field, and I don't think he got there. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
That's why I never ask for help. I do it for you and do it for myself. I go 0 to 100 real quick. Whole squad on that real quick. 0 to 100 real quick. Real quick. 0 to 100 real quick. Whole squad on that real quick.
Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. And that's their second charge timeout here in this first quarter. They're down to 1 remaining. Now here's the Panthers special teams unit to try a field goal for 3. He hit his first, this one from 40 yards out. And his kick is right there. It's good. And they'll get it back within a point at 7-6. So it's 4th and 1. They wind up taking the 3. I'm not sure that offensive unit, judging by the sideline, Charles, was in 100% agreement with the decision.
No, not at all. But the head coach has final call on this. We know that. But let's face it, offenses want to feel like, hey, you believe in us? Let us go for it. We'll see if that is a problem for them moving forward in this game.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And they have the game here followed by the open date on the calendar next weekend. And Charles, this is a crew that you have to think really is relishing the opportunity to be on the couch for a few days.
Yeah, they certainly are, but let's face it, partner. They can't get caught looking ahead to that couch time while they're playing this one. They've got to take care of business first.
After one, a one-point game, 7-6. Back now in Atlanta, second quarter action. The Falcons with the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
On the set. Come on. Ready?
He'll look to throw. He'll get this complete to the rookie first-round pick. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. Add the gain here to the previous play, and it's better than 40 yards total. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
18 Cardinal, 18. Here we go, here we go. 60 Bison, 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Go.
Hands it off out of the gun. Evades the tackler, and now some space. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. A great effort there with his 13th touchdown of the year and 2nd of the game. And they are able to add on to their advantage. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead is up to 8. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 30. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. Now they're about to come up on drive number 4, but so far just 2 field goals on drives 1 through 3.
Wondering if the head coach has talked with his offense coordinator and said, look, let's go and press this a little bit. I'm giving you 4 downs on just about every occasion to try and get this offense kick-started and have it culminate in touchdowns. You know, maybe someday to press it a little bit. This might be the case.
Throw on the run, but that's going to be incomplete.
So it looked like maybe his 3rd or his 4th read on his progression. Just trying to find his outlet man that time. Ends up leading him just a bit too much.
From the gun, it's Hurts. He'll try to pick it up himself. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down.
63, 63, 63. Go Silver, ready?
Looking to throw. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete. Just a little beyond the reach there of his receiver. That's probably one he wishes he had back.
He wishes it had been 7-on-7 in practice, or maybe even routes versus air, because that's a completion he makes, 9.9 times out of 10? Just missed that one.
Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted. And some room to maneuver. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Falcon defense has a touchdown. Now the try here for the extra point. It's up and good, and that'll make the score 21-6. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick 6, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick 6 and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
It's brought in by Wilson. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. Another first down there as this one goes for 25.
First down. It's a gain of 25 yards. First down.
He'll drop to throw. They'll find McMillan here. And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards.
It's all pretty simple sometimes, isn't it? Go where the defenders are not, and he does exactly that. Makes a nice catch to move the chains. Defense, got to find a better way of accounting for the shorter route.
And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. Jalen Hurts punching it in from a yard away. And the Panthers are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. Extra point splits the uprights, and that'll cut the lead to 21-17. So the lead trimmed down to 8 as here comes the kickoff, and it's away. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. Sitting in first place in the division. They've got an open date on the calendar coming up next week. So, Charles, you and I were talking about this before the game. This one for them kind of has some extra importance.
It certainly does, because if they can get the win here and pad their lead a bit or at least keep pace, then they can really kick their feet up and say a job well done at this point and not have to worry about ball at all until they're back in their facility, back in their meeting room, getting ready for the next game.
Completes it to Coleman. And he'll be taken down, but not before it gets into enemy territory. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last two plays. And he's top 5 in the league in terms of receiving yardage because of plays like that. What have you seen from him on film that you like so much?
Well, I'll strip away everything else and get to what we call the moment of truth. When the ball's arriving and there's a defender there, he just comes down with the ball. He competes and takes it away. Great hands, great ability to finish the catch.
And he's going to get this inside the 30. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18.
Well, so far, little to no resistance by the defense on this drive alone. 3 passes, 3 completions, 3 first downs. They're taking it to him, and it's paying off.
Come on, come on.
They'll look to throw again. Well, that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down. These two teams matching up for the second time this year. Their first meeting back in October, week 6. It was the Falcons getting the road victory in that one, so they'll look to finish off the season sweep here in Atlanta.
19 Tiger. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
And here's a handoff out of the gun. And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. A great play there. On his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Falcons have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead is up to 15 now. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line. So this is going to come out to the 35. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. Right now, Charles, it just feels like they're trying to keep pace. They did score the touchdown last time out, but they still trail by double digits here. We'll see if this offense is once again up to the task.
Yeah, and I think that after the last drive, they've gotten pretty revved up, don't you think? Everything they were doing was working pretty well. They go back out there with the same mindset, put the same tempo and the same pace. Still a lot of time left to make something happen in this one.
Now the Panthers going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout. And with that, they're now out of timeouts. There's still plenty of time remaining here in this second quarter. They'll look to throw now on first down. Now Hurts is going to do it himself. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front.
Well, you know me, whether you need it or not, I'm going to give a little unsolicited advice. Just throw it downfield out of the pocket, only if you're absolutely sure. Otherwise, use your running ability and try to get those yards a safer way.
They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 25-yard line. Again, he'll drop to throw. Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Well, they've been back on their heels a little bit here in this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on first down. Now they have to gear up try and get 2 more stops and escape this drive.
And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete.
But I think he's got to be careful as he continues to try to extend plays because he's already been intercepted in this game. And the coverage, they continue to challenge all of his receivers downfield.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. Now Hurts is going to do it himself. And this turns into a nice gain with a slide at the end. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. That's to the sideline and incomplete.
And I think they'd be well served to take that type of a physical approach against him the rest of the game. He's had his way so far, but on that last one, that worked quite well for the defense.
On 2nd and 10, Hurts got a man and he hits him in stride. And so close, he gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. A solid pickup at 13 sets him up 1st and goal. Back to throw here. Now Hurts is going to do it himself. And he'll just throw this one over in the way of the security crew. Incomplete here.
And there, once he's outside of the pocket and doesn't see anything, very smart play to just throw it away. That was only 1st down. He's got a few more shots, maybe. He can take it the end zone.
Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal. They'll drop to throw. He's got it for a Panther touchdown. A great effort there. His 21st touchdown of the season. And the Panthers are able to cut into that deficit. Hurts will throw. And unable to connect. They don't get the 2-point conversion here. So the lead is now dwindled to 9 as the kick here is away. And they're going to have terrific field position as they finally get to him, but just shy of the midfield stripe.
At some point, we're going to get it through our heads. Special teams, special teams, special teams. The spark that often wins games.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. So both of these teams, Charles, coming off touchdowns now, but this offense, they just had to stand on the sideline, watch their... And Gary's man, complete! And this is caught for a Falcon touchdown. A big play there. With a lucky number 13 touchdowns now on the year. And the Falcons are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. Play action. Here's Hurts. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. The Falcons going to use the second of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. They need a crafty play call here. 14 yards is what they need to try to convert this thing. And here comes throw number 1 for the backup QB. Now Fields going to run. And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. And I believe they buzzed down. They're going to take another look at this play with all reviews coming from the replay official here in the final 2 minutes of the half. They go play action with Hurts. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got second and third down to fall back on.
Off the play fake, here's Hurts. And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there, and now fourth down. And here's Daniel Whelan on now to punt. And he'll get off a fairly short kick here as this is toward the sideline. And no return here. Where will they spot it? They say just outside the 20-yard line. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. Already enjoying a two-score lead here late in the second quarter. Not a ton of time left. We'll see if they can work this at least into field goal range and try to get 3 to add on even more to their lead. Nick Scorton. Credit him with a sack as he buries him for a loss of 10.
At the 12-yard line.
So now 20 yards to go on second down after the sack. Work to be done. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Throwing deep here for Coleman. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Falcons back to receive. They've got the lead, and they'll get this football as the second half gets underway. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And they've got the lead, CD. What do you expect from them in the second half?
Well, I like what they were able to do on the ground in the first half because they had a lot of success running the ball, and I certainly think we'll see more of that. But I keep an eye on their defense, and I think their coaches up in the box will do the exact same thing. If they start to see 1 or 2 guys start to creep towards the line of scrimmage, that'll be licensed to take some shots downfield.
And just 1 yard here from the 49 to the 50.
That felt like a trap because it looked to me like the opposing front was on that play from the get-go. They had everyone crashing the ball carrier before he even made the line, and they hold him to just a yard.
Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's a second down and 9.
Let's go now.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. He'll take a shot for the end zone. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
And that's where you're counting on a receiver's size being an advantage. They were hoping he could go up the top of a smaller DB and haul that one in. A good thought, but that time it didn't work out.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. Picked off by Trayvon Merrick. And the Panthers will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line. Well, pretty much everything went their way offensively in the first half, but now an interception on the opening drive of the third quarter.
As we know, the key to everything here, don't get careless with the football. The problem is you've got to stay aggressive as well. So where's the line between being aggressive and attacking and being overly aggressive? I think they just crossed it on that one.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They're giving him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
They went with a dime look on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
Here we go. Hey, move 58, move 58,
Fields. And he is caught. And he is going to have the Panthers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
That's good for Panthers. First down.
Now Fields. He'll dump this one off to Hubbard. He'll get it inside the 20. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. A good pickup there, 21 yards. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. On play action, Fields. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right of the yard.
Chip Swear.
To the air again, Fields. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
That's one of the dangers of the quick game. If you only have a 2 or 3 step drop, if you don't get the ball to someone open right away, those defenders are right near the line of scrimmage and then get on top of you in a heartbeat.
Here we go, son. 319, that's it. EQ. Yes.
Now whistles. Flag down, and I believe one of the Panthers got moving early. Well, that's a tough, costly penalty because now it makes it 3rd and 6 after the false start.
Here we go. Go.
To throw is Fields. And he's got his man, and the ball is knocked out. And the Falcons grab it. A lot of talk this week about ball security. In fact, they added an extra period in practice to be more secure with the ball. It didn't work out there.
Well, sometimes you just get overexcited during the game. You may all of a sudden make your catch, see some open field, and decide you're going for it, and not realizing the danger lurks while you're doing so. And there's your end result right there.
2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And he'll be out of bounds near the 30. In fact, right on the 30. 116 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
Check that. Here we go. Here we go. Ready?
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. Now it's 2nd and 10.
19 tight.
At the 29-yard line.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. He'll air this one toward Coleman. And the defense loses him. It's complete. Touchdown, Falcons. A great play there. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. As his guys are able to push that lead out a bit further. Extra point forthcoming. And that PAT pushes the lead up to 23 now.
Makes the score Falcons 42, Panthers 19.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of it.
In trouble, and the ball's out. It's in the end zone loose. And the safety there, another mistake, and these mistakes just keep piling up.
How many more can they make? They put themselves in such a massive hole now. Going to be difficult to dig out from under.
Yeah, for sure they can't afford anymore at this point. Now the free kick comes after the safety from the 20 as they bring the punter on to try and get some hang time here.
Okay.
Looking to put a drive together. They'll look to throw here on first down. Throwing deep here for Coleman. That is incomplete.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. That's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up. Converged on his man and broke the play up.
And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. 17 yards and a first down for Atlanta.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Ready?
And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And a good job of finding the open space to run as he's down close to the 30 here. 11 more yards that go around. A first down as well.
Shut up! Cowboy 80! Hut, hut.
It's caught by Coleman. And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. A great effort there. 31 yards. And the Falcons extend their lead yet again. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. And that one not returnable, not by a long stretch, over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 35-yard line. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go.
It's a game that they would rather probably forget about, at least to this point, Charles. And one reason is turnovers. The turnover on the last drive will have the issue in the first half as well. And that's really, unfortunately for them, helped to put this game out of reach.
And you know they want to admit it to themselves, but we know that winning the game is pretty much out of the picture now. So their bottom line is, how do they play a clean game the rest of this one, right? Take care of the football, no more turnovers, and see how that works.
Here's Hurts to throw. They're unable to connect, but a late flag comes in. And the contact may have come too early. After the penalty, a fresh set of downs. It's first and 10.
63.
Hurts. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Wilson. Second down and 3.
Brings up second and 3 at their 48-yard line.
Throwing is Hurts. Throwing middle, but it's incomplete.
They certainly thought he had an open look beyond the first down marker to his receiver, but they just couldn't connect, and that will send them back to the drawing board.
From the gun, it's Hurts. He'll try to pick it up himself. He throws it on the move, but can't connect as that falls incomplete.
And you can tell just by looking at him that this offense is a frustrated unit. Things are really unraveling here, and as a head coach, time to earn your paycheck. You've got to find a way to keep it together as that brings up another fourth down.
Here's the Panthers punter now, as he'll punt it away for the second time. And now a low liner. I think he mishit it. Officially, that'll be marked down as just a 28-yard punt. And the Falcons will be taking over first and 10. About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Looking to put a drive together.
Here we go.
They go play action here on first down.
Short throw caught by Pitts.
And he's got some space here. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. That'll go as a pickup of 32 on the catch and run. So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
60 Eagles, 6 good.
They'll set up a throw. Right back to Pitts again. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. A big play that time on the catch and run. 39 yards.
First and goal at the 5-yard line.
Throw left side complete. That's Washington. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. Darnell Washington from 4 yards out. And the Falcons get another third-quarter touchdown to add on to that lead. No going for 2. They'll kick the point after. Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter.
Panthers 19.
Atlanta's 11 ready to go, and they kick it away.
And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 35-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive.
Defense got the better of them last series, forcing a punt. See if they make a few changes in the game plan here and try to get points out of this drive. 1st and 10. 2nd and 7.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Hurts sets up to throw it. Now he's going to step up and run.
And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. Under a minute to go in this third quarter as they come up 1st and 10. He'll drop to throw.
This will be complete to Mechie.
And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. From Falcon territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 36. Now back to throw.
Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete.
This could be the start of a nice stand from this defense now after getting walked backwards on this drive. Come through with another one here, and you have them staring at a 3rd and long, and that puts the defense in a position to dictate to the offense.
Here's 2nd and 10. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. Now he'll tuck this and run.
And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here.
And now offensively it's 3rd and 10, and I'm just thinking to myself, actors always say, what's my motivation before a big scene? Right now the play caller's thinking, what have I done before that's worked well that I can go to right now?
Yeah, because they were pretty successful in the first half scoring points. Haven't done anything so far here in the second half. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Well, had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going.
How about the coverage we just saw break out on 3rd down? Dime defense, blanketed the field with extra defensive backs and speed, unable to find an open hole to complete that pass.
That's running out of steam, and it won't get there. He left it just short, no good, and they will remain well behind.
NFL kickers nowadays, they make things look so easy because normally from this range, about 2 out of 3. And this is not an easy kick.
Yeah, 20 years ago, you get where he was in that 50 range, maybe a little over, and it's a big kick. But now we just, if they move it short, you're like, whoa, what happened? And that's what we have here.
Yeah, you're right. 20 years ago, we were saying run some more plays and get closer. Now we think they're definitely within range, and you're exactly right. When it comes up short, there has to be something that went wrong because they have plenty of leg.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down.
Short throw caught by Pitts.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 3 quarters in the books.
And
We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
46-yard line.
They'll look to throw now on first down. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. And the Panthers are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line.
At their own 35-yard line.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go.
We certainly had a sense coming in here that these guys were in for a tough one on the road. That has been how this ball game has played out. They trail big as we continue on now here in this 4th quarter.
A good pickup there, 26 yards. That is catch number 300 now for his NFL career. From Falcon territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw.
That is caught. McMillan with it.
And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
A gain of 22 yards. First down.
He'll look to throw.
Now a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete.
At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense are just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10.
Go Silver, ready?
They'll look to throw again.
To the left side, he's got McMillan. And the Panthers are going to be set up with a 1st and goal coming up as they get him down at the 6-yard line.
First and goal.
Again, he'll drop to throw.
Now Hurts is going to do it himself.
And he's got it. Touchdown, Panthers. A great play there with an amazing diving catch.
And the Panthers get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this 4th quarter deficit.
The Panther offense staying put. They'll go for 2.
63.
Right. Will line up.
Hurts will throw. Now he's going to step up and run.
And he will get into the end zone as the deficit moves from really bad to slightly less than really bad. The Carolina kick team is out there ready to go, and they kick this one away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here.
35-yard line.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive.
But not that any of the points would be needed with CD. They've got enough time left to definitely score on this drive, maybe even an ensuing drive as well, if they really want to drive home this landslide victory.
Yeah, we're certainly about to see just how aggressive they want to be here down the stretch. And what some coaches do is they try and meet it halfway, meaning they want to continue to run their offense, but they put in a lot of backups to do it, and then tell the opposing coach, hey, I had to give them some work too. I can't just let them sit over on the sidelines all the time.
His big day receiving just keeps getting bigger. He's over 200 yards now on the afternoon.
Ready.
Back to throw now on first down. He'll let this go for the end zone. And that is caught. Touchdown, Falcons. A big play there. 50 yards.
And the Falcons are closing in on win number 10 as they extend this 4th quarter lead.
Panthers 26
Well, Charles, he's still a young signal caller in this league, second year in the NFL. But I don't know if last year as a rookie, if he would have worked through his progressions like he did on that touchdown pass.
I think you're right about that. We're seeing him grow up right in front of our eyes because when he went to his primary read, he recognized that they were all over that. So he continued to survey the field, picked up another target, delivered a pass exactly where it needed to be. A very mature play for the second-year quarterback.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And just looking ahead, it would appear that that bye week is coming at the right time. They'll have 2 weeks to chew on this one. They're probably not one that they want to chew on. A poor performance from start to finish. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. Good work after the catch. Going to net him 23 and a first.
It's a gain of 23 yards. And the Panthers
Back to throw here. Now Hurts is going to do it himself. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. And the Falcons are going to have it here at their own 32-yard line. Well, they've got the huge lead. Now they have another interception on the defensive side. Seems like everything they touch in this one, Charles, turns to gold.
And they have to be awfully happy right there to get what appears to be one more for the road and help seal away one of their best efforts of the season.
This is caught at the 20. Touchdown, Falcons. A great effort there. 68 yards. And the Falcons continue to pull it on here in the fourth. Now the Panthers going to signal for their third and final timeout. So that will leave them with no timeouts left. Still plenty of time on the clock. We'll see how that affects things here in this fourth quarter. A solid stiff arm. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, it's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. They'll set up to throw.
And Hurts is intercepted, his third of the game. It's Marte Mapu. Oh, my goodness, CD. I mean, this defense just continuing to dominate. They're really dominating on both sides of the ball, but for the defense, that's now 3 interceptions for them here in this ball game.
And what a great teaching tape for this defensive coordinator, right? When they go back and review this game, what does he always tell us that he preaches to his team? We're going to lead the league in effort. Well, they're doing that in this game as well as making big plays.
And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by J.C. Horn. And the Panthers will take over here at their own 12-yard line. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily to look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. from the 35 on second down. Hurts. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. James Pierce able to get in there for his second sack of the afternoon. The Falcons going to use the second of their timeouts. That's going to leave them with just one remaining here in this fourth quarter.
They need 18 yards here on third down.
Play action. Here's Hurts. Now he'll tuck this and run. And this play comes to a hold at the 33, and obviously that's well short of the first down.
A gain of 11 yards. It's fourth down.
73. Hey.
They'll try and throw for it with Hurts. He'll try to do it himself. And he takes a shot at the end of that play. So that's the second time this game they've given it up on fourth down, and now 1 for 3 on fourth down conversion tries.
But they must feel good about what they're doing, right? They continue to go for it on fourth down. Give the defense a lot of credit, though. They've stopped them 2 out of 3 times. Usually you have fourth down plays that you have dialed up and ready to go and you think are going to be successful. Not so far in this game.
They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. That's caught left side to tight end Pitts. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. 7 catches for him now, and this last one, a first down. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair.
Hold the ready. Let's go now. Ready.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
I like the call there because that was one to take time off the clock and get them closer to getting out of here with a W. In the mind of the play caller, all you want to hear is tick, tick, tick.
And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7.
And the Falcons, first down. First and goal at the 7-yard line.
They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5.
You know, when this offense gets down here near the end zone, they're going to turn to their bell cow. And this guy's been a touchdown machine all year. Excellent job stopping him there on first down.
And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal.
Ready. 60 Bison. Panther 60. Panther 60. Ready.
From the gun, he'll hand this off. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. Extra point right down the middle. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead.
27.
Atlanta's 11 ready to go, and they kick it away. Fighting his way through contact.
And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. This is just an exercise in futility. Do you even bother running a play here offensively?
I wouldn't, because now is not going to erase what's happened during the game. So after it's over, you're going to go to the film, find out where the game was really lost. But this is not a situation now where you're going to make up for anything.
We'll see what they do here.
Hey, 72. Hey, Silver. 73. 70. Bang. Hey, easy. 63. 63. Bang. Tiger Hornet. Bang. No touch.
Now whistles. Flag down, and I believe one of the Panthers got moving early. And that false start penalty certainly not helping their cause here. Second down and long.
Hey, 319, let's not go.
One last throw here for Fields. Now he's going to step up and run.
He's going to let it fly.
And that'll be incomplete with a penalty flag here on the field. And I'm not sure he was still behind the line when he let that thing go. And as this defense walks off the field, they can do so with their heads held high. What a performance. Well, by the offense, too. I mean, really, Charles, just complete domination on both sides of the football here in this one.
Certainly was, and I think both sides compete against each other all the time. You go at each other in practice, obviously your training camps, your off season. But on game day, you both want to show your best. And I